Hey there, Addicting Gaming fans. Welcome to day 4 of my attempt to reach Platinum rank. So last time when we completed day 3, I managed to reach a season high of 2280, but unfortunately I lost a couple of rank matches and I went down to 2242. So let's see how we do today. Hopefully we'll won't go down any further. Quiver Country, let's try to get a new season high. So let's go straight into our first comp game. So this match started out quite badly. In fact, the enemy team pressed quite strongly, but the tanks didn't really, in my opinion, do a good job in sustaining them. Reinhardt failed extremely quickly, and Diva, it was just exactly the same. She went to the flank and she quickly lost the mech. And yeah, we lost the first objective extremely quickly.
Genji behind, Genji behind.
Things didn't really look that great at this moment in time. I always tried to be optimistic and hoped to at least stop the payload from progressing any further. So I'm trying to boost the team as much as I can. I don't usually one person res, but the situation was a bit dicey. We weren't really grouping up. People were doing their own thing, and I felt that maybe Diva could at least stop the line a bit further. As you can see, I'm not sure what Torbjorn is doing. Also, he's trying to take out the opposite team, but I don't really know what he's doing going in front of everyone. So the team is struggling big time. I'm trying to keep everyone alive as much as I can. I've died a couple of times.
Torbjorn, please change.
Yeah, as can be heard by one of my colleagues in the team in this match. Torbjorn can be a big asset in defense, but unfortunately, the way this guy was playing Torbjorn, he wasn't prioritizing the placement of the turrets. Once the turrets get destroyed, he doesn't replenish them. He basically just goes in front and becomes a glorified DPS. So the enemy team is about to get the third point. I res to the heroes back, and I go in to try to do my best to keep them alive. Doesn't look easy, but we are holding our own. And I think, to be honest, that we got a bit lucky there. I mean, Genji was a second away from pretty much killing all of us. So at least we denied them the last point. The team really struggled to break through. I'm still not sure why we picked Bastion. I know that sometimes it works pretty well, but this Bastion user didn't really know what he was doing, and I think it was really a liability. Could have done with another tank.
Oh, it's me! Nice, nice, nice. Come on, point, Reaper. Reaper on point.
And bit by bit, even though it was a very sketchy,
Reaper
there
ult.
wasn't any coordination, people weren't really discussing any strategies on comms. So Reinhardt decides to go by himself, and even though I've actually edited his, because he got somewhat offensive, he went by himself in front of everyone, and then he complained that why people weren't supporting him. Well, because you went by yourself. So yeah, this is pretty much finished for us. We only managed to get the first objective, and that was a little bit of a miracle. And yeah, we quickly, I mean, I was trying my best to heal everyone, but the damage was just too much to mitigate, and then we gradually died one after the other. And people were trying the best, but still, we got the best of us, and we lost because obviously we weren't touching the payload. And by this point in time, I was really concerned, because obviously, as you know, I was already below my season high, and I started my first game and I lost. So at this point in time, I was a bit concerned that I would probably not reach platinum anytime soon. So the team was playing quite well. We were holding the threshold successfully. We didn't have Reinhardt, but Orisa was doing a top job. To be honest, I'm not a particular fan of Orisa, but I think she held her own. She did relatively well, even against Reinhardt. So I'm trying my best to stay alive and heal everyone. Yeah. But Saja's ulti proves to be too powerful, and we lose the first objective. But that doesn't mean we've lost the game. Remember guys that now they have to literally win one by one. They have to get the 3 Sharons to win a complete win. Great, we managed to prevent them from getting even a single objective point, so we just need to get the first one and a fraction of the second one and we win. So
Nice job,
let's
come
see.
on!
Ooh, you. Beware of Symmetra. Symmetra on the back.
Yeah, and we did it. The team pushed really well. They were about to fall, but
I'm gonna flank this shit out.
we got the first objective, so straight into
I have
the
my ulti.
second one. So the team has struggled to get the first segment of the second objective. We've attempted to do it 3 or 4 times, but each time we failed. And this is the final push, pretty much. I
Come on.
unfortunately die. But the team
Come on! Nice job!
manages to get the point regardless. So great. 1 loss, 1 victory, and I go from 2-2-19 to 2-2-4-1. Still lower than what I started. I think it's shy of a couple of points, but let's see what happens in the second match. So the hero selection is quite good. 2 tanks, DPS, 2 healers. So at least in that respect, it's a good team. I'll do my best to keep everyone alive as always. That's why I'm Mercy. Enemy team is pushing relatively well. Hasn't given us much concerns during the whole match, and we're approximating halfway through. They aren't really pressurizing me. There's no Genji, there's no Winston, and as you can see, I one person rest. I don't usually like to do that, but the team was doing fine, and Reinhardt took our enemy Reinhardt took our Reinhardt out, and I felt that we needed his extra protection there. Tried to heal Mercy, but the damage was too much for me to constantly heal, so she died. Trying to do my best to keep Rohug alive here. And the team is holding his own. So we managed to hold until nearly at the end. I was getting quite excited at this point in time, hoping that we managed to hold the first objective. And as always, I don't know why, but people tend to push extremely well, extremely hard when they go into overtime. So I have my ultimate up, and I'm getting really concerned that they're going to take me out and we're going to get 2 or 3 people dead. So I'm trying my best to hide away, trying to res 2 or 3 people, and as you can see, 2 of the heroes go down. I'm trying to see exactly where the Hanzo's ultimate is. To be honest, if he would have aimed better straight to the middle, he probably would have killed us, but he aimed slightly to the left. But anyway, good for us, we hold on to the first objective. So pushing quite hard. This would be our second attempt at trying to get the objective. The enemy team is defending the best way they can. I think they're playing a bit tilted, to be honest, but they're doing relatively okay. So I'm trying my best to stay alive. So all of us are here except Rohug, which died a second ago. And we go in for the kill.
Bruh, monster!
And we managed to get the objective without much fuss, which is awesome. So my second win of the day, two wins, 1 loss. Not too bad. So we're halfway through the first objective. The enemy team is pushing quite hard, but we are defending just as well. I'm managing to successfully keep most people alive and healed up. And this, in my opinion, was a mistake. They pushed extremely hard forward, and I had no other option but to res them back, which was lucky that I had my ulti there. I don't understand why they all went through the under bridge and nearly into the spawning area. Never really pays out, does it? but we were lucky and they didn't counter hard back, and we managed to stay in one piece. Yeah, Genji's ulti was stopped by, I'm not too sure, I think it was Hanzo. Soldier activates his ulti and I managed to hide behind the car, which was lucky. Going for a one person res, couldn't reach the other person. And yeah, they're filtering in one by one, 2 at a time, but we have all the team here, so I just need to make sure that everyone remains alive. Yeah, I heard Pharah's ulti go, so I took refuge inside the house, and we managed to defend the point successfully, which is great. So we're finding attacking a bit hard. The enemy Reinhardt is doing an amazing job,
Soldier is down.
and their Reinhardt, to be honest, is countering our Reinhardt extremely well. He's winning all 1v1 matches, and that's making a big
Why
difference.
nobody push?
So I'm trying my best to remain alive. Yeah, it's too hard. It's just us two versus the whole team.
Group up,
So we group up
and push!
and we attempt to
Push, push,
forward.
push!
Yeah. Was very unlucky. Ryan had his ulti up. I res 2.
Go push, push.
Yeah, and I end up being killed by Reinhardt. So we group up again. This will be our final attempt. And really no one is protecting
I
me.
have j'ai mon
I've told them that Genji is destroying me. And obviously this is no one's fault. I mean, obviously he's ulting my face. Yeah, Genji did a really good job, and in cancelling me out as often as he could. And the enemy Reinhardt
Okay.
proved too much for our Reinhardt. So those two combined made it very hard to take the enemy
Okay.
point.
I have my ult, and if it's go wrong,
Go.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's all over.
okay.
I mean, it's not a win, but definitely not a loss either. We defended
Oh,
very
it's
well.
not lose, it's not
They
lose.
defended just as well, and we got a draw. So no loss in SR, and straight into my 4th rank match. So let's see how we do this time. So I'm trying my best to keep Winston alive while he fights against Roadhog. Glancing to the left to see if D.Va needs my heals. She doesn't, so I focus on Winston. And we destroy him and we get the objective, which is great. I'm staying with boosting Pharah and try to heal everyone on the ground level. The good thing is that they don't have any snipers, so I can feel free to fly around. No one is going to take me out or pluck me out from the skies, which is usually the case with Hanzos or Widowmakers, so I can just fly over. Team pushes hard now. I decide to try to heal Genji so that he can complete his ultimate without any problems. Pharah does the ultimate and she was lucky that she didn't die. And I'm trying to get D.Va back to full heals.
On the point.
We try to, but I said we managed to stop the assault and get the first win. So great. So Soldier has come from behind to try to take me out. I use the comms, and D.Va actually goes and
Soldier and Messi behind.
which is great. He managed to protect me, and I keep on giving heals. So this time I have to be careful. It seems that obviously they're prioritizing in taking me out, so I need to be quite wary about protecting myself, which I always tend to do, but I just need to be double careful. And this was a mistake in my opinion. So we have five members alive, and instead of just staying with them and protecting them, I decide to go in and res Reinhardt and obviously get killed because I'm left unprotected because of my own fault. But anyway, the objective still remained under our control, so it wasn't a big deal. Soldier again trying to take me out. He fails this attempt. Oh yeah, but he eventually takes me out. Maybe I shouldn't have glided through the air. Maybe I should have just dropped down. I go in for
Nice job.
a 2-person res after I respawn,
Behind my shield.
and then I
Behind you.
frantically try to remain alive and heal everyone as much as I can. And try to build up my res. At the
Merci
same
is
time-
down, Merci is down.
It was quite intense. I
Nice.
managed to
Okay, push.
get on fire, and we managed to take the second objective. But yeah, that last couple of minutes was quite intense. Okay, so on to the third and final match, hopefully. So the team's doing really well and pushing.
Oh, go, go, come on,
And we
come on.
managed to get it first.
Okay, my craze down.
So I managed to keep everyone alive. Reinhardt and Diva. And we're still here, holding strong. So great. So enemy team is hitting
I
hard.
have my...
Junkrat goes first with his ulti, then McCree. And I'm just hiding because I also want to use my res. And I go in, res them too,
Nice dog.
and we're still holding strong. Fortunately, Winston was taken down. And they are going to take someone down, of course. And I'll try my best to... Soldier goes. And I'll try my best to stay alive. But yeah, we decide to do a tactical retreat and regroup because we were going to die. So the best thing we could do is lose the objective, regroup, and then hit back really hard. It doesn't make sense just to remain there for the sake to remain there.
What do we do? Not on here.
Yeah, you see, and
On front, come
we're
on.
using the comms effectively. Reinhardt decides to take leadership and ownership.
I'm gonna push 3, 2,
And
1.
we decide
Go!
to go into the
Okay,
middle.
go.
Everyone agrees. Unfortunately, he gets pushed down, but that's just unlucky. But we're still here. We're still here.
Nice, guys.
And it worked. And Reinhardt joins us to hold on to the objective. So
Yeah.
great strat. Yeah, really cool.
Don't push too far. God, they come. They come in front.
Oh no. Oh, come on.
So a couple of minutes to go.
fuck.
And I'm just waiting to try to raise everyone back. I don't want to go in and try to heal. I got my ulti there, waiting for 3 or 4 to die. But there wasn't any need. So just decided to use my res just in case, but we managed to win this comp match 3-0. Let's see what I get. So awesome, a new season high and a new career high. So this is the highest I've been in the last 4 seasons, which is great. Let's see if I can keep on the winning streak, and let's see how we do this time around. So just want to highlight the fact that I've been grouping up with 3 other players. These players, they're not my friends. I've never played with them before. I only grouped up with them in the second match, I believe. I was a bit dubious to begin with because generally it's not a good idea to group up with people that you have no experience whatsoever. Most of the language barrier, the style of play, and all those issues obviously come into play, and it's a factor in terms of how well you're going to do. But it seems to be going well so far, so great. So we started the match really strong. We took out the enemy Reinhardt, who went up to the right.
Go on the pie.
I followed the team in, trying to maintain them alive. And we seem to be doing really well. I can see Widow somewhere in the background. And we managed to get the objective in our first attempt, so great. So we've been trying to get the objective for the last 2 minutes. It hasn't proven successful.
push! Push!
We all follow Reinhardt's lead. We go in, we push hard. Everyone is on the objective. And I decide to remain at an advantage position, trying to heal everyone so that they don't see me.
Bien.
So far it seems to be going really, really well. Yeah,
Voila!
we got the 2 objective. Great. Just need to defend at least the second one, if not the first one. I mean, generally from my experience, you get to defend the first one, you have to be really lucky, really. The enemy team has to generally not combine their assaults together. It's very hard to not to get the first objective. Second one is different because the spawning area is much more further away, so by the time people regroup, the minutes just fly by. The first objective, you're really, really close, so you're constantly bombarding
Oh yes, okay.
the enemy team. So let's see how this one goes. So we've been defending for like a good 2 minutes, and everyone has been doing their role excellently. But you know, the enemy team is pushing hard as well, and I'm trying to escape from Farah's shots, but some punch is gonna get you.
Come on, stay on the point, please. Stay on the point.
I have my ult, go on the point.
So yeah, this was a bit of touch and go. We managed to defend excellently for quite a few minutes, and now the team is, most of the enemy team is pushing for the final assault.
Nice job.
And great, we managed to secure the second, defend, but I said the second objective. And yeah, now the season high and career high. So great. So on to straight to the next match. Let's see if we get lucky this time. So unfortunately we lost the objective. I go in for a 3-man res. But we keep applying pressure. Need to be careful of Widow.
Okay, nice job.
She missed there. I was slightly lucky there. She would have had a better aim, she would have probably taken me out. But Halos, my gain. And we obviously eventually take the objective. I hide, res 2, I keep on healing, trying to hold the team together to try to take the first win. It seems to be going positively so far. The team is playing very well together, and the healers are constant, and the enemy team hasn't been able to take me out, so I've just been basically free to heal as I please, which is always a big mistake as a Mercy main. And the first victory under our belt. So on to the second game. This was relatively easy. We got the objective before the enemy team, and we pretty much held it. I mean, they did take it for 40 seconds, but we took it back really, really quickly, and we managed to win the second win. So we took it away from them. This match was slightly harder, but we took it back and we hold on to them. The team goes in for, I think it's 3 or 4 ultis on combined, which I think was overkill. I managed to res 3.
Oh yeah!
Take out my pistol and let it rip. Getting double kill.
Useless.
Obviously,
Soldier is behind,
aided by Farah.
Kill Mercy,
Focus
kill
on-
Mercy.
focus
Take out
Mercy.
the enemy Mercy
Nice.
and take out the Roadhog too. Battle Mercy in all its glory.
Okay.
And
Nice.
yep, another win and another career high. Winning streak continues. This match
Are you ready?
very difficult.
Oh, no!
May
Wait,
have-
wait.
May played brilliantly. She countered us so hard. Wall up every single location we tried to push in. Yeah, the enemy team played on general very well. We didn't play bad at all, but they played just as well, so it was hard to break through.
Okay, go.
So we go in for the final push.
Okay, wait.
Again,
Left.
Meg with a bloody wall.
Come.
No, go in.
Go, 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 go.
Well, the team was, communicating very well. Take out Saya.
Nice.
Here is a bit of a mistake. I should have kept on healing,
What fuck?
but I
Come on.
decided to try to kill them. I got a bit
Come on
nervous,
again.
to be honest, and
Yes.
they take me out. Yeah, I should have flown to the other side and healed them. But anyway, we got the first objective, so that's was really good. And again, the team countering extremely hard. Reinhardt played very well. May put up a wall up using the ulti. Was very hard to make any headway really. We eventually push, I would say, a couple of meters ahead. I tried to heal the team, do my best to stay alive. Reinhardt, kills Father Reinhardt, and yeah, I get taken out. And if not, probably Soldier would have taken me out with his ulti. At this time, I was very dubious that we were gonna win, because it was a very hard grind. The objective took a lot of effort. Pushing the payload took a lot of effort. But let's remain optimistic. So I'm doing my best trying to keep everyone alive. They're not really pushing that hard. So I see them coming from above, and I decide just to remain hidden away. Wait for the precise moment.
Buff.
Yeah, heal the three of them back in.
Okay.
I'm trying my best to keep myself alive. She reses just one back. Reinhardt is still alive.
Fuck.
And does a good job in debuffing him, so I cannot heal him back. And Diva unfortunately takes me out. But our push, thanks to
Nice.
thanks to my res, but also the team, we managed to get a team kill. And I got the perfect match.
Again.
Nice.
So yeah, it was an exciting
yeah.
moment. And another win.
I'm bugging.
So new season high and new career high, and I'm so close to platinum. It's been a very really good push. Let's see if I can make it. So yeah, the results are in and I'm super close. Let's see if I can complete my videos with a high and go into platinum. So hopefully my final video will end in a plus as I go into platinum rank. As always, happy gaming.